In this world, humanity lived 5,000 feet underground. A strict rule governed their existence. Anyone who spoke those words was immediately sent to the surface for cleaning duty. No one ever returned. The official explanation was simple. The world above was a wasteland, poisoned by lethal toxins. The only chance of survival was to remain underground. Yet, despite knowing this, the sheriff locked himself in the deepest cell, tossing the key far out of reach. When his colleague found him, he was staring blankly out the window. "Don't do anything reckless," his colleague pleaded. But the sheriff only uttered the words. No one dared to speak. The words that sealed his fate. "I want to go out." Gasps filled the room. Within hours, the mayor ordered his removal. The protocol was clear, once spoken. Those words could not be taken back. But the sheriff had no regrets. His decision had been made 3 years ago, on the day his wife, Ellie, died. It happened in the cafeteria, where she had stood before the bunker's residents and declared something unthinkable. "The world above isn't ruined. It's alive. It's beautiful." She insisted the images of destruction on their screens were fakes, designed to keep them underground. No one believed her. And then she spoke the forbidden words. As sheriff, he had been the one forced to escort her to the surface. The entire bunker watched on their screens as she stepped outside. Before taking her first steps, she turned back and wiped the dust from the camera lens with wool. The crowd gasped. Could the outside be safe? But then Ellie staggered. She collapsed after only a few steps. She never moved again. Just like that, hope was crushed once more. Only the sheriff knew what Ellie had told him before leaving. "If it's safe, I'll wipe the camera." Her death didn't make sense. He knew something else had killed her. And now, to find the truth, he had spoken the same words. The mayor wasted no time. The sheriff was fitted with a protective suit and sent to the surface. He climbed the endless staircase toward the exit, his heart pounding. When the heavy doors creaked open, he froze. The world outside was nothing like the screens had shown. It was alive, greenery thrived. The sky stretched endlessly, birds soared through the air. Ellie had been right. Desperate to reveal the truth, he ran to the bunker's camera and wiped the lens clean. But inside, the people didn't see a flourishing world. They saw what they had always seen, a broken landscape of ruins. On their screens, the sheriff approached his wife's lifeless body. Then suddenly he staggered. A wave of dizziness overwhelmed him. A chilling realization struck him. The poison wasn't outside. It was inside his suit. With fading strength, he made a final, desperate move. He ripped off his helmet. The last thing he saw was the sky, stretching wide and free. Inside the bunker, people shook their heads. Once again, someone had tried to defy the rules. And once again, they had failed. But one woman watched differently. She saw the sheriff's final act, removing his helmet before collapsing. And she knew. He had discovered something.